It's recording now. We want to make sure it's focused on you. You ready?
Ready.
Hi guys, welcome to my Friday video. My name is Presley. I'm with Perry Homes and I have a guest here.
Hello, my name is Susan Dominguez and I'm with AMCAP Mortgage.
Well, nice to have you.
Thank you.
Susan is my first guest and so I really appreciate you coming. We've done a lot of work together, promoting homes and marketing, and she's been a day one person for me. So that's one of the reasons why I invited you to be my first guest, because I appreciate all the work that you've helped me do to try to sell these beautiful homes. But I wanted to bring you on because I wanted to know more about you and what goes on upstairs and just know the other side of Suzanne.
Goodness, where do we begin? I am a single mother. I have a 15-year-old, and we wanted to touch the subject more for promotional purposes. I like to promote it. I like to talk about it. I'm a single mother of a 15-year-old, and it's not very unique, but I adopted him at birth.
Wow.
And so it's not easy, but it's the most amazing journey that I've had to take.
Yeah.
That teenager comes with challenges,
Yeah.
like any other teenager. Yeah. He has given me a run for my money, to say the very least. But we have a very unique, very special bond. And I like to talk about it more because there's a lot of people that can't have children like me. Mm-hmm. And they hold back because they feel like it's not possible. Right. And it's very possible. Now, grant you, I did have a lot of support from my family. Mm-hmm. My parents, all my siblings, they've all stepped up to the plate and helped me raise my son. So we're in this together, and it's a very sensitive subject, but like I said, I like to talk about it just to promote it and tell people that it's very possible. If you have it in your heart, there's a lot of children out there that are in need of a family and love, and if you can manage it, why not? Right. It's doable. Right. If you're single, you can still adopt. They bring the biggest joy. I can tell you, he's my life.
And he's huge. How tall?
He's a giant.
Wow.
He's pushing 6 foot tall, and he's 15 years old. So, yeah, he's a giant. Now, grant you, I'm not the tallest person in the world, so it doesn't take much to be taller than me, but yeah, he's a giant, and his name is Angel, and
for good reasons.
Yes. Yes. So I wanted to bring that out, and I wanted to talk about it because, like I said, a lot of people don't talk about it. It's always a very sensitive subject, and there's always the question. They don't talk about it. Why? Because the question is, why can't you have children? Right. Well, you don't have to talk about it.
Right. Right.
But you can talk about adoption. You can talk about adoption, and you can talk about the biggest thing that I like to talk about is there's no reason for you to have an abortion. Right. So I'm completely against that, and so is my family, and because of that, I have my angel now. Right. And
literally.
My angel, yes. So I can't imagine my life without Angel. Wow. Every struggle that I go through, everything that I do is for him and his well-being, and to offer him a better life. And
so, before you tear up and mess your
I know.
that initial, you were thinking about it and it was an idea. What got you to the point to start thinking about maybe that I should adopt, and maybe what pushed you over the edge? Because I think there's a lot of people who have these thoughts, whether it be for adoption or for other big steps in life, maybe even marriage sometimes. But what really got you to the point where you say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this?
Well, I had gotten diagnosed at an earlier age, and I already knew that I couldn't have children. So the thought in my mind was always there, but I actually didn't have that blessing until I was 32. And I had that opportunity come up, and my grandmother is the one that ran into this opportunity, and she took it and ran with it. And, you know, she literally volunteered me and said, my granddaughter will do it. So it was 32 years old that I was, whenever Angel was already in the womb and in the process. So the thought was already there for several years, because like I said, I had been diagnosed for several years prior to that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow. So it was kind of like...
It was a fulfillment in my heart,
Yeah.
because I had, even though I had nieces and nephews that were very close to me, and it's not the same. They always have to go back home. And that was heartbreaking for me.
Yeah.
Whenever, you know, I had
The
to
house
give it
got
back.
quiet.
Yes.
And no more laughter.
Yes.
No more breaking stuff. Okay.
And so at 32, that's when I had the opportunity to adopt, and I took it and ran with it.
Wow. So what would you say to people who might be thinking about adoption now?
It's possible. I highly encourage it. If you have it in your heart, if you have it in your heart to give someone life, there's so many children out there that need a home, need love, and do it. Do it. It's the biggest blessing that any human being can have.
Wow.
It really is.
I can only imagine.
Mm-hmm.
She lights up. Her face, every time she talks about him, is...
Angel's my life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Angel's my life for sure.
Awesome. Well, do you have anything else you want to wrap up with?
Just go out there and ask the Lord what your calling is. When I did that, Angel came in my life.
Wow, that is amazing.
And I think we're going to wrap it up with that.
Okay, because I didn't bring any tissue. So again, my name is Presley. I'm with Perry Homes. And thank you so much for your interview. Tell them where you're from and what you do and your phone number.
Yes, Susan Dominguez. I'm with MCAP Mortgage and Tears in My Eyes. And my phone number is 832-758-9696. And I am Presley's lender.
All right, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message or email. Definitely, if you need any help with lending, you can give my amazing guest a call.
Thank you.
I'll put your email on there as well.
Yep.
If you guys have any amazing stories that you would love to share with us, please, get in contact with me, and I would love to have you on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we will
Good
see
seeing
you
you
guys
guys.
next Friday, and we will roll into the inventory that I have for this week. How does
Yes.
that sound?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, love.
Bye. We were not recording. You ready?
Because I was a mess.